Good morning students. Today we are going to start one chapter which is belongs to your grammar textbook, and that chapter's number is 5 and its name is finite and non-finite verbs. I hope that you know the verb. What is a verb? Verb is an action word, okay? And that action word, how we are using in the form of finite verb and in the non-finite verb, that we are going to discuss in this lesson in detail, okay? Then verbs in the two categories are there, finite verb as well as non-finite verb. Now what is finite verb? It makes a sentence complete, okay? Like I read a book, okay? What I read? I read a book, okay? That reads answer I am getting in the form of a book. Verb which has a subject and changed its form with the. Suppose now I have taken the subject he, then I am going to change the form of verb. How I will change? He reads, because you are knowing the rules of grammar. Whenever we are taking masculine, feminine, genders, neuter genders in the form of subjects, then definitely we are going to change the form of verb. Then on the place of read, what I am going to write? Reads. I am going to join there yes, okay? Tense of the verb present, past and the future. As per the future, will is there or what? Shall is there or what? As per the past, what I am going to take? That I am going to change as per the subject. Means what I am going to say to you? Finite verbs, it changes as per the subject. Okay? If subject is singular, verb form will come singular in the continuous tense, in the perfect tense, in the perfect continuous tense. All are knowing the all kinds of tenses and all are knowing the formulas also. Okay, from many days we are learning the tenses. Then all tenses forms comes under the finite verb. How? Because suppose now I have taken the I, then front of I will take am, I am. Now I have changed the subject she, then front of she what I will take is. Now I have changed the subject they, then as per the they what helping verb I will take? Are. Yeah, means as per the subject, whenever verbs forms are changing, those verbs comes belongs to the finite verb. If subject is singular, as per the singular, we are taking the form of verb. If subject is plural, as per that plural, we are changing the form of verb, and that changed forms comes under the finite verb. Verbs used in the all tenses are finite. All 12 tenses comes under the which category of verb? Finite verb. Get it now? Now we are going to see about the non-finite verb. Non-finite verb which has no subject, tense or number. There is no limitation of the singular, plural. They are the separate. Okay, means there will be no impact on the verb for the changing it. Before only I said in the finite verb, if I will change the subject, as per that subject I am going to change the verb. But in non-finite verb, if subject singular is there, plural is there, then also I am not going to make any changes in this verb. And these verbs always comes with two form, otherwise ing form, otherwise v3 form. Okay, but how it comes? It comes in the form of adjective, otherwise it comes as the form of supportive verb, but it is not coming in the form of verb which are generally. Now example is there. Which example? Continuous present tense. Okay, I am writing. What is the writing form now? I am writing. After I am, what I have taken? V4 form. Okay, and then this same V4 form when I will take as the noun. Writing a letter is very essential. Then this writing has come without helping verb, and when it will come without helping verb, it will go for the non-finite verb. How to identify ing form, student? When ing form is coming with am, is, are, was, were, shall be and will be. After that immediately which form is coming? Ing form. That time it will go for the finite verb. Okay, because it is coming with the helping verb. But when it will come without helping verb, that time it will go for the non-finite verb. I hope that you understood now. I too play cricket. Now this sentence, is it the complete sentence? I too play cricket? No. Then I like to play cricket. Like made the non-finite verb to play complete. To play is the incomplete, and to play like has made the complete one. That's why like will go for the finite verb, and the to play. This play has come with the support of to. That's why this to will come for the non-finite verb. Okay. Now non-finite verb, it does not change its form according to the person or the number of its subject. Okay, if subject is singular, plural, masculine, feminine, gender, it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't change according to the subject. Then I like to play cricket, he likes to play cricket. Only you can see likes had changed because it is the finite verb. Finite verb change according to the subject, but non-finite verbs are not changing. Upside also you can say to play is as it is. Downside also when we have taken the subject he, then also we have taken to play as it is. Okay, that's why to play, both the places it has come as a non-finite verb. Infinitives means which comes with the to and the main verb form, those comes under the non-finite verbs. Gerund means ing form of the verb, and the participles means ing form as well as V3 form, but it is not coming with the helping verbs. Before only I said if, am, is, are, was, were, shall be, will be. With that if we are taking the ing verb, then it will go for the finite. But when we are taking without it ing word, then it will go for the non-finite. For the participle, now V3 form, when we are taking with the has, have, had, then shall have, will have, with that if we are taking the V3, it will go for the finite word. But without that if we are taking, it will go for the non-finite verb. Then in which three categories? In the four category we can say that generally non-finite verb is coming in the infinitive form, means to plus main verb. In the gerund form, that is the ing form, which comes as an adjective also, otherwise as a noun also, and in the participle form, present participle and the past participle, but which are coming without taking the help of helping verbs. Okay, which are not in the form of tense, those comes for the non-finite verb. Non-finite verb, the infinitive, gerund and the participle. Now see the examples are there. By this example you will easily understand. The students like to join our club. Infinitive to join. It is easy to criticize others. To criticize. The captain hopes to win the game. To win. The girl is too sick to walk. To walk. The children have come to see the match. Okay. Then these to join, to criticize, to win, to walk, to see, those all comes for the infinitive. And which finite verbs are there in this sentence, student? Can you identify? Yes, like, easy, sorry, easy not, it is, that is there. Okay, like, is, hopes, is, have come. These are the which verbs? Finite verbs, because these are changing accordingly subject, and it comes under the category of tense. Okay, but these to join, to criticize, to win, to walk, to see, these are not changing accordingly subject, and it is not form of the tense also. That's why it will go for the infinitive. Now the present participle. I saw the thief stealing money. Money is the noun, and for noun one describing word has come, stealing. Means these present participles are generally coming in the form of noun, otherwise adjective, but not coming in the form of V4, which we are using in the continuous tense, continuous present, continuous past and the continuous future. If in that three tenses it will come, it will go for the finite verb. And if it is not coming in that form, then it will go for the non-finite verb, that is the participle, present participle. I can hear him laughing. He climbed on the moving train. Seeing the rush of people. Okay, now this seeing came as the noun form, and before stealing, laughing, moving has come in the adjective form. He closed the door. I saw the moon rising. Okay, they were playing when we went to the shop. Now in before sentence you can say that, ma'am, this rising came, then it is you have mentioned as the non-finite verb. How? Because before that what didn't come? Am, is, are, was, where, nothing came. That's why this rise also will come for the non-finite. Seeing, that is also non-finite. Considering, non-finite. Being, non-finite. Stealing also non-finite. The past participle. Now past participle generally V3 form we are using in the which tense? In perfect tense, perfect present, perfect past and the perfect future. And for taking that we are taking the help of helping verbs, has, have, had, shall have, will have. But here if we will observe that It has not taken the help of those helping verbs. That's why it will go under the category of non-finite verb. Deceived by his brothers, he sought justice from the court. Before deceived, has is there? No. Have is there? No. Had is there? No. Shall have, will have is there? No. He has not taken the support of anything. That's why this V3 past participle will go for the non-finite verb. His torn coat, okay, looks so shabby. A lost opportunity never comes back. The lady seems worried about something. I saw the boy with the stolen cycle. The long queue left the baby disappointed. Learn means don't talk much. Blinded by the thunderstorm, he fell down. Driven out by his family, he took help from his friends. They had gone before the rain started. Okay. Then in every sentence you can see there is not form of which tense? Perfect tense. That's why this all V3 will go under the which category? Non-finite verb category. Okay. Now form the infinitives and participle of this verb. Infinitive is skip. Okay. Then to skip, skipping and skipped. Fire. To fire, firing, fired. Paint. To paint, painting, painted. Adore. To adore, adoring, adored. Babble. To babble, babbling and the babbled. Now you understand that how to is infinitive word with to, with ing and in the form of V3. V3, V4 but which are not in the tense form, which are not in the continuous tense, which is not in the perfect tense, who are not taking the help of helping verbs, those will come under the category of infinitive as well as non-finite verb. Okay. Now see finite and non-finite verb, there are the many example that you are going to revise it again. Finite verb and non-finite verb. Act as the verb, they got home very late last night. Act as the main verb, I live in Germany. Indicate person, number and the tense. She was waiting. She alone is there, that's why was number and waiting tense is there. She used in present tense and past tense also. Appear in dependent and independent clause. Do not act as a verb. It is not coming in the form of verb, it is coming in the noun form, otherwise in the adjective form. Act as nouns, otherwise adjectives and the adverb. The sleeping cat is brown. Do not indicate person, number and tense. Means it is not changing as per the person, number, otherwise as the tense. It will be constant. Are infinitive, gerunds and the participles. Okay. Appear in infinitive, participle and the gerund means in the two main verb, ing form, otherwise V3 form. Okay. Now we are going to discuss question answers from your exercise. Underline and write FV means finite verb and NFV means non-finite verbs for the sentences given below. Then backbiting is not good habit. Backbiting is non-finite verb, is finite verb. Watering the plant is necessary for its growth. Watering non-finite verb is finite verb. Then Reshma jokes made everyone laugh. Made finite verb, laugh non-finite verb. Watching the sunset at the beach is soothing to eyes. Watching non-finite verb is finite verb. Barking dogs seldom bite. Barking non-finite verb, bite finite verb. Julie cursed herself to have left her keys at home. Curse finite verb, to have left non-finite verb. My friend repented her for not having done his rehearsal properly. Then repented finite verb, not having done non-finite verb. Having spoken to him, I realized that he was genuinely in trouble. Having non-finite verb, realized was finite verb. Hurt passenger of the train accident were admitted to the nearby hospital. Hurt non-finite verb, were admitted finite verb. Frustrated players, frustrated non-finite verb, could not concentrate finite verb. I hope that how to segregate this non-finite and the finite. Yeah, finite comes in the form of tense and non-finite comes which are not in the form of tense. Okay. Now take the next question. This first question you are going to write down in the notebook because there is not place in the textbook. Then first question how I give the answer, like that you have to write down the answer. Second question also you are going to write in the form of question answer. How to write? Suppose first question is there. What is the first question? Mother, the child sleep on time. We have to add there finite, non-finite, whatever necessary is there. There we are going to add. Then what will be the answer? Mother made the child sleep on time. Jogging good for health. Jogging is good for health. Question differently, answer differently. You are going to write in the notebook. Having finished my homework, I to play. Then having finished my homework, I will go to play. She to meet her coach before the match started. She wanted to meet her coach before the match started. Barking dogs seldom bite. Okay. Then hovering helicopters in the sky, a loud blaring sound. Then hovering helicopters in the sky make a loud blaring sound. Errant students immediately called in the principal's office. Errant students were immediately called in the principal's office. Many people think fishing a good sport. Fishing is a good sport. Going to bed early and rising up early in the morning keeps us fit and fine physically and mentally. Then performing dance artist on the stage itself. Performing dance artist fainted on the stage itself. Like that, correctly you have to write the sentence in the form of answer. This filling the blank, don't write in the notebook, only complete in the textbook. Smoking is injurious to health. It is easy to advise others. To make mistakes is human. I went to Agra to see the Taj. I found my lost purse. Would you mind waiting a few minutes? Okay. These are the question, first and second question you are going to write down, and in your textbook finite and non-finite, like that one chart is there, their definition is mentioned. That definitions you can write from the textbook, otherwise you can write from my video also. This definition, firstly write the definition, and after writing the definition then you are going to complete question number 1 and 2 in the notebook. Okay, now I hope that you understood, and thank you so much. Take care.